Hello guys. Today's video. Now, now listen. I'm very fucking sick. Yeah, that's gross. No, I'm just kidding, guys. What's up? Oh, I got my voice back. Today we're gonna be playing some Medic. You can probably guess by the thumbnail of the video or title, not thumbnail. Holy hell. Oh, Tehran's in the stream already. Okay, so we already have a viewer. So our set goal here is to get our medic from level 3 to level 5.
That's nearly all of them. Work. Area relatively secure.
Ooh, some armor.
You need medical attention.
Alright, now Yoshi, we have this this assault rifle. Well, actually I don't know if it's an assault. Wait. Okay, no, it's not an assault rifle. You can't switch to select fire.
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer. All Zeds
Okay,
are
guys,
restored.
so this has infinite ammo. It's regenerating. Alright, so off the bat, we're already getting close. I got aim for the head. And whenever they give you a task of like defending an objective, you should typically take that task. Well, anyway, I guess I don't even know what to talk about because my current objective goal here is, of course, to just get this, leveled up. God freaking. Oh. Oh. There's a big motherfucker. Oh, fuck. I think he's fucking mad. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna throw a... Oh, fuck. Ah, shitty shit. Oh, fuck.
Finish the last ones off.
Okay.
Open the trader pod for you.
Was this really?
You're staying in one
Was this really the whole wave?
Keep it up.
My very now listen. I mean, none of my arsenal is versatile, so. Alright, this is a more versatile build here. So we have an assault rifle, well, quote unquote. We have a shotgun. Now this has quite a bit of penetration and quite a bit of range for a shotgun. Now the fire rate's iffy. We got a handgun for like smaller sets, you know, for trash. This up here is going to be used for basic purpose, medium to high, big Zeds.
Break time's over. Get back to
This is
work.
a shotgun,
All
this
Zeds
is the
inbound.
pistol, this is the rifle. Alright. Oh, okay. These big fuckers, they just don't know how to stop. Okay, you know what the medic needs more than anything else? Reload speed, because this motherfucker reloads like, oh my god, he reloads slower than my grandma. Fuck you, you big son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, I never arranged my arsenal to be the best. Okay. A lot of dash we're making right now. A lot of dash. Holy fuck. I would compare this to be like a bullpup rifle with a slightly less damage. I guess this is kind of like an advanced version of like a Scar and a probably a Scar. Yes, so this is like an advanced version of a Scar H and a bullpup rifle combined. Okay, all right. So I hear a lot of people saying that, hey, it takes about 2 hours.
Broken armor. Fix it.
It takes about like 2 hours apparently to level up certain classes, and it doesn't seem like that at all. Because I was like slewing through
Almost out of time.
low ranks so easily now because there's so many versatile ways of actually.
Too heavy for you. Try something lighter. A big price for what you have earned so far.
And I hear all the time that it takes too fucking long to level up classes. Well, I mean, listen, I'm a basic person. I got this guy within under 20 hours at level 21. And of course the Berserker's a different story.
All Zeds on the scope.
I guess the trick here is do the tutorial for all the guys so they become level 1 automatically. Alright, so I hope you guys don't know the story of Killing Floor, but because I kind of want to talk about it. And basically, okay, so there is, okay, so I'll just sum it up for you guys. I recommend going to go watch it on your own. There's a couple of YouTubers out there that cover it pretty well. Because I don't think there's enough videos about it, I thought I might as well make it a little bit of a topic here. So the company known as Horizon is hired by the British government to design the typical horror zombie apocalypse story going here with the whole super soldiers gone wrong. And the thing about the super soldier story, it's like the first time you hear it, you're like, that's so clever. The 2000s time, it's like, dude, we need a new setup. But still, nevertheless, it does it differently. So the head CEO and founder of Horizon is basically this guy right here, the Patriarch. Not in this form though. He's actually formerly known as Kevin Clanley. So this guy has he has a daughter, I think, is his only kid, but her DNA, not her, but a little bit of her DNA was put to create the the Stalker and Project Stalker. But basically, after the British government realized that some of these experiments are way too unhumane, they had to cut him off, but he got more of a private funding elsewhere to begin private research, R&D developments. And so basically this motherfucker creates all the Zeds that we're trying to kill here, but the big thing that should piss you off is the fact that this guy was actually going to release all the Zeds to the people out in public, going to release these fuckers just to test how strong they are. And well, basically, they send in, troops. That fails. So in Killing Floor mod, you play as a soldier that survived. So yeah. Now, yeah, as I was saying, so basically, Killing Floor mod, you play as one of the troops, survive, and of course, Killing Floor in its own, because there being events, like, I don't want to go into it. I would highly recommend you look up Killing Floor story on your own, because there are some people that go way more in depth than I ever will about it. Well, anyway, to the events of a movie coming out for this game, possibly, and I can see a movie coming out for Killing Floor. I just can't. So we got I actually surprisingly reached my goal, biometric lab. Well, anyway, basically, here's something unique and different. Now, here's why I praise Killing Floor over you know, 60% of the other zombie alone apocalypse movies tend to be very, very similar in different ways, and they differ. But of course, Killing Floor, what made Killing Floor so unique and robust is increases total health. Healing your teammates will heal you 10% of your total health. Increases 1% health point loss up to 50%. We'll keep this one. So, symbiotic health, because well, no, I don't want to play as one. Let's play as let's get the survivalist to level 5. Oh, anyway, so okay, yeah, so it makes this game so unique. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. So if you guys did not know this about the survivalist, you can spawn with random weapons. So, yeah, so it makes this so unique, and you guys are like, fuck it, stop saying that. All these Zeds are not actual zombies of an outbreak. There is no infection. That's the beauty of it. When a Zed eats a human, it doesn't create another Zed. That's kind of the beauty of this. There is no infection, and because of there being a lack of infection involved, you may be like, well, what the fuck, you know, how the fuck do they spread? They're all clones. Yeah, you see, all of these guys are actual clones from a cloning bay, and this is told to you by the Patriarch slash Kevin Clanley, or I think that's his name, and I believe this is where they clone them. You see all the blood and all the resources that they use here. You can see them just dumping limbs into this grinder thing right there to create possibly more Zeds. They use resources to clone the exact same Zed. So, basically, I don't know, I like it because it involves mixing DNA with other things. I'm a very big BioShock person. I'm very huge on BioShock. I love BioShock very much indeed. But
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
yeah. So of course you have this Killing Floor 2, and whilst it feels a little bit too much like Doom, and Doom took a very, very different and cynical take on what it tried to accomplish. Because a lot of people actually don't know the story of Doom. Not too many people cared.
Don't bleed on anything.
Man, I think the beauty of Doom is that it's unique and robust, and its storytelling
There's Zeds
method.
on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
And because, you know, Doom takes a unique take on the shoot 'em up games,
I have to power down the pod.
it does add a bit of apocalyptic elements to its story and to its gameplay. Well, not gameplay, of course
Protect the
not,
area.
but to its atmosphere. I think, yeah, that's the greatest way of saying it. But you see, it's because of unique features like this that make certain games better than others. BioShock, no, not too many people, the typical gamer, not the YouTuber, the typical gamer, I mean like the average typical Monday through Sunday gamers don't really care too much about these little details. People game for different reasons. Some people game to just game. Some people game to figure out a new story, to adapt to characters, to find something to enjoy. It's like reading a book. Some people game because of the reading a book effect, where when you sit down, go to the library and just read a book about, you know, something, and you're gonna get entertained 9 times out of 10. And once you're entertained, you find characters that you like, find deeper meaning within books. Take the movie Fight Club, for example. I really like Fight Club, and for different reasons. For every reason, really. But for the primary part, I like Fight Club for its inner storytelling within its character development process. Of course, in this game, there is no character development process, and neither is there any character development process in Doom. You're just a big guy that just annihilates everything in your way. And that's the beauty of it. It doesn't need any of the following. And it doesn't, of course, like I said, it doesn't need it. Nor do I even want there to be, but for the most part here, I think it's safe to assume that Killing Floor takes the approach of the whole, they're not needing to be any dynamic storytelling or anything like that. Like I said, very DNA oriented in this game, but you know, just people play games for different reasons, and you're going to hear this a lot too.
I'm about to shut the pod.
And there are so many different games out there for different people too.
The area secure.
Okay, now whenever you hear her say keep the area secure, typically you would want to go secure this objective because there's EXP involved. And so I don't know if you guys know or care about any of this, but not only is there bonus dosh that you would possibly get for killing maybe 15 to 25 Zeds. I just give a number anywhere between there, probably. Look how much money I made from killing him, $22. And I'm getting a free $350. That's a really good deal for not killing any Zeds. So I always try to secure these objectives as well as possible. And on higher rounds, the reward is bigger.
Rest. Your work was flawless.
5,000 Vash, which is basically,
You are one slippery neck. I approve.
which Vash is basically, you know, Vault Dash. You know, so that's cool. Now, you see, get SMGs like the Chris SMG, which is actually a Vector 45 ACP, but you get guns like this in this game, where you get some of my favorites, and you get some I mean, there's even two 1911s in one 1911. They call it the A1, which the A1 in real life is just one 1911, but they give you the common courtesy of basically shooting 4 rounds at once if you're dual wielding, you know, if you're fast enough. But you can pull off a lot of damage, but it's like, you know, there are a lot of things go into account here. And I think that, you know, the higher fire rate guns, the lower magazine capacity. Like, okay, as I was saying, My fucking bad. My condolences for talking your ear off. This shit's crazy because I'm doing all of these. I'm not expected to be this many of them, but you know, who cares? Doesn't matter anyway. So yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the way to make EXP is by challenging yourself, and if you're not in it for the challenge and you're not in it to win it, which means that you're not gonna win it typically, but fuck, hang on. I know I wasn't supposed to do that, and I'm not saying, you know, go run outside of objective. Make sure that someone's in there, but I'm by myself, and I heard a flesh pound, and that scared the fuck out of me, and I was just getting better material. So of course get prepped for when that flesh pound gets in. It's gonna get pretty bad. Alright, I'm sorry. Damn, we lost a lot of EXP just now for that. Ah, fuck. I mean, then again, I mean, we did secure the objective fairly well. I wish we could get some more money out of it, but hey, you know, it doesn't matter. So we have a high fire rate, there's just good ass SMG. I think another thing though with SMGs I kind of wanted to point out here actually, a lot of them have very low to none penetration. Please Tripwire or whoever makes this game, add like 3% penetration to all SMGs. I know that sounds really low, but it's a lot better than what we have now. Oh, that shit's easy. This guy's easy as fuck to kill. Dr. Hans Volter.
I can't kill what I can't see. Fools! That was the easy part. Time for a switch here. Really? You are making me step up the attacks again? I grow tired of this. Let's see how bad. What is this? Right off. Face me.
So we made it to level 3. Oh no, I like that last part. I think I did an outstanding performance there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we have the common courtesy of like heavy body armor. 3. Okay. It's a very weird oriented class. I don't really want to play as him anymore. Alright. So like I said, just go for anything that offers any free EXPs. It's a lot better than just killing a bunch of Zeds to get nowhere. Since it's free, so just go for it. Anyway, now I do, I'm level 8, 9, 10. Okay, 2 more levels, I'll be level 10 as my commando. Now, you can get a lot done with a commando, it's just the feeling of getting there, you know, it's just pretty bad.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting. Spend your dust, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod.
And you see, the reason why I like to experiment with different characters, not characters, but perks, is because it's just interesting to see how they differ.
Pod design is not terrible. Horsey did okay with this.
We're just gonna vote. Oh fuck! I accidentally shot some rounds off.
Wave 2.
Oh, we can pick up a gun we can sell later for some extra dash. I believe this is on hard difficulty. I believe it's on hard difficulties. Which means I get a lot more EXP very, very quickly. Now, picked up another gun I can sell. Of course, as if you didn't know, I'm just scouring around for some free munitions, some free guns, that sort of thing. Now, I did a V whatever survival, and I actually won as the Zeds, and I got a trophy for it, so that's pretty cool. And it works as like a 1v1 as well, trophies. So I thought that shit was kind of cool. Not too many people will go about that approach, but it makes a trophy a bit too easy to obtain. Now we have the dual-wield pistols, and we can sell those. Okay. Oh, we even picked up a wind shot. Okay, so we got quite a bit of guns that we can sell right there, actually.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up.
I think, hey, guys, I think we made out with a lot of money. Because, I mean, just look how many guns we just got. Ooh, and some free ammo on top of that. We're gonna come back for those. I shit you not, we're gonna come back for those.
Do you have a death wish? If not, buy armor.
I know it seems it's so greedy, but just like it's gonna help us in the long run.
Armor will help you keep your insides in. Most people prefer that.
Okay, now, short term, we fucked. Long term, we good.
Keep the area secure.
I got the AK-12.
Get near.
Wish they include the original Kalashnikov AK-47 as having higher damage, slower fire rate, medium recoil, semi-decent stability. Like, I still can't believe that this game started off as a mod. Mini games start off as a mod from Half-Life, and Half-Life is one of the greatest games there ever was. But I guess it is a pattern for young developers,
Area remains mostly secure.
like very, very young developers.
Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good.
So they bought a bullpup rifle here. And, for whatever reason, we purchased this gun. I don't want this gun anymore. I don't want to sell it.
Don't buy armor. See if I care when I said it's your liver.
The reason why I didn't want it is because the AK-12 could get the job done. There's no need to have the extra gun. There's just no need for it. And because of that, it's kind of just like,
Any second now.
it's kind of just like if someone needed a gun and I had it, I'd drop it to them. Now, I do have a common complaint about this inventory system because it seems as though so many people end up with a max inventory under round 3, under round 5. Now, I mean, and I'm going into endless mode, of course, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if they increase the inventory by like 2? Because, and now the reason why I say this is because upgrading guns increases their weight for some odd reason, and so for some guns it's like, don't they have enough weight already, but you can only upgrade certain guns only once. But still, it's getting to the point where one gun's taking up half my inventory. So there are some guns I like to... Okay, never mind. I lied to you guys. I was wrong. I should have kept the bullpup rifle because I ran out of ammo with my AK-12. But you see, now I learned. Hey, now I learned. During round 4, I'm not going to have enough ammo to last me several lifetimes.
Big gun may help you feel
But wouldn't it be kind of good if they went ahead and increased the inventory space by like
Why I gave you money.
by 2?
Spend it, or whatever.
Okay.
You'll throw my results if you die too fast. Buy armor.
Okay, now you guys know my thoughts and opinions about this gun. It sucks absolute balls. It'll never amount to any of the other starting guns.
Wave 5.
I believe that this AR-15 is calibrated in 223, which is a varmint round. But I think it takes up way too much inventory space. I mean, here's the thing though, many people are gonna be like, what are you talking about? Look at this, you're destroying the boss fight literally with the exact gun you're complaining about. Yeah, well, here's the issue here. You see, the gun has a decent, it's got penetration to it, where some guns just don't. Alright, and that's just inevitable. You're gonna see the AA-12 just shred through enemies, right? High penetration, low cost, maintenance for just ammo. You don't need to upgrade the AA-12. So I said low cost and maintenance. So you don't need to upgrade it, you know, and it takes up most of your inventory. Can we agree?
Misconception that you're supposed to live through this. You're not.
Also, another thing. I'm a level 9 commando. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, you're level 9. That doesn't mean dick. Well, that's 9+ damage added to this shitty piece of shit, which means that improves my survivability by just a little bit here. I was level 8 though beforehand, so you know, just.
Have a death wish. If not, buy armor.
Well, I mean, then again, I don't see the penetration status on here. I mean, I don't know. It's just a shitty piece of shit to me. Also, the low ammo capacity in the gun.
10 seconds until your death.
And the most common thing I see is that ammo capacities only tend to add 10 shots to the previous gun. Fuck. To the previous gun. So, what does that tell me, for example? That tells me that there needs to be like 12 more shots. No, you're like 12 more shots, this is 2 more rounds. I know it's only 2 more rounds, but hey, they just need to do something with the ammo. I don't care what, they just need to increase the amount of ammo capacity, the total ammo hold, because with some guns it's like the ammo capacity takes up, you know, half the ammo hold. You know, this is the most common effect of LMGs. LMGs 9 times out of 10 in a balanced game, not... Okay, you guys may be like, what? But I don't consider Grand Theft Auto a game worth balanced online experience. Now when I'm talking about balanced online experience, so that way players don't overpower players, everyone has the exact equal power as as your enemy you're facing. Grand Theft Auto, no. The pay-to-win experience, since the evolution of Mark II weaponry in that game, and how some people waste all their money on R&D in the game to get armor-piercing rounds and hollow points and shit like that. So that, I mean, hey, they can overpower their enemies, and it's going to be very uncost efficient, but none of that matters, now does it? Another thing, I think that all damage in this game needs to be slightly increased, you know, for better efficiency. For certain guns, not all guns. And I'm talking about SMGs, handguns,
Plenty more scrapes where that came from.
and even to some extent snipers. Now you're gonna be confused. It's like, dude, I just shot you in the face with a sniper, and you shook it off like it was nothing. Sometimes, I don't know why, but that rarely happens. But I think, I don't know. When I shoot an enemy with a sniper, because the fire rate's very low,
You can die.
I expect that enemy die. I think we all do, but
Pod shutting down. Any second now.
okay.
Wave 7.
I don't know why I sold this gun. I thought it wasn't needed, but I forgot that like this. A lot of people say the Commando's 9 times out of 10 the shittiest to run with, but I would agree to disagree, because assault rifles can go long term because we're dead.
Stand here, Josh, imbeciles. Before I decide to shut the pod.
Alright.
You're not dead. Good enough.
Right here's a good example. You only get like 5 mags. You only get like 4 to 5 mags with the stoner. Shitty name for a gun too, because I believe it was designed by Eugene Stoner, same guy that designed the AR-15. The liberals end up hating.
They're right behind you. Well, almost.
But yeah, because of that name, it gets made fun of a lot in games, and some people make some overly shitty jokes. 200 EXP, I was at 2000 EXP, that's insane. I hate stalkers.
That's it. There's plenty more sets.
Fuck. I need to run around. There's no in hell I'm gonna jump that far down with that low of health. Oh. But still.
Sure, don't buy armor. See if I care when it's that eats your liver. Last call for guns and bullets. Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
But you see that 300 EXP additional bonus. My initial thoughts and feelings about that are good.
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, we're not gonna survive. Some assault rifles, like I said, they need a high armor penetration bonus to them to just make them simply viable at this point in time, because we have currently a situation like this where, because of short ass fucking magazines, like 20 round mags are basically dick mags, they need to go ahead and increase the amount of ammo capacity by like 4 rounds per each level you make it. You know, it makes it even better. But, you know, the likely case of this shit happening is very low, very vague. The damage needs to be increased, the accuracy stability needs to further be increased, and the recoil reduction needs to be added. Because, you know, the assault rifle status here is pretty shitty, let's be honest here, but an all-around buff would be pretty good. I guess range could be increased dramatically, only for, you know, only like by like 34% for you know, assault rifles that can go into semi-auto, you know, not 3-round burst. But I think for burst fire, the recoil needs to be delayed, you know, because it's like 3 rounds and the recoil stacks. I think there needs to be more stability in that particular field. Okay, so 300 EXP, no, almost around about like 500 EXP to level up. Okay, let's go. Well, you see, when I reach level 10, okay, I'm gonna get the stumble power increase. Okay, look, this piece of shit holds 20 rounds. You know what else holds 20 rounds? The Scar. But I'm okay if this one holds 20 rounds. You know the reason I'm not okay with the Scar holding 20 rounds? This is the primary select on the select fire is literally 3-round burst.
Just handed a pod. You got lucky. That's only the beginning. There's a lot more blood and pain.
Of course. I think that
Planning on stabbing your way through?
I think that the build looks very sim. I think the gameplay um, with the commando looks very similar. Go first 2 rounds with the AR-15. Typically on this gameplay set, typically my strat. Now you could just sell the AR-15 without, you could save your money investment from buying ammo, but you're overall going to suffer more by running off the. Okay, here we go. This is going to be easy. 100 EXP. This is going to make this fly by very fast. Also, this is a way to get vault cash. Okay, so now we have dual pistols. Now,
None of the sets made it in. Surprising. Want a cookie?
alright guys, so we made a lot of progress today. We got my medic to level 5 today. Let's see, we got this guy to level 3 on accident. We got Commando level 10 finally. God, this guy was a pain in the dick. Just I don't know. I don't like playing as
Will help you keep your insides in.
I don't like playing as the Commando. I just wanted to get him to level 10 and leave.
Prefer that.
Probably just gonna come back. It's like a SWAT. Or a medic, who knows? Who knows? Now, another reason why I set it on normal, there's going to be exponentially far less Zeds and money-making methods by doing this. Now, it's a pussy move, sure. But, in the end of the day... Oh, demolitionists. Okay, so... Real quick. This is fucking OP. I only worked so far with it. Fuck, I could really work with all of these, you know? Sure, it's gonna take some time, but hey. Okay, I could really... You see, because all my characters... I want it to be very oriented, single, you know, sliced, if that makes sense. I don't want to be able to just do all this Gucci shit where I could actually stack 2 skills on 1 skill that have very similar abilities so that I can power through certain situations. Is because I want to get in these certain situations easier as a certain character, not a certain difficulty. So, of course, you see we have this. This is headshot oriented. A very speedy headshot oriented fast ass reload. Okay, so the reason I say this, check this shit out. So obviously this increases my movement speed, switch weapons 50% faster. This is very good. Also reduces recoil penalty for shooting from the hip. And as you guys know, dual-wielding pistols, there's a lot of recoil, so it reduces that penalty. Good on me. That is the greatest thing in the whole wide fucking world. This would increase my okay, so Basically, every time I shoot an enemy in the head, it increases the overall damage by 10 and the maximum of 50%. The reason why this happens is because basically every time you shoot an enemy in the head, up to 5 enemies, stacks to 5, I can do basically 50% more headshot damage on initial impact. And if you guys didn't know this, certain pistols have 0 penetration, some pistols have high penetration, like the Deagle or the 500 Magnum. Down here, speed loader, increase the reload speed with all perked weapons, and it gets very fucking fast eventually. Headshots with perked weapons slow Zeds. This does the exact same thing, only I have to shoot him in like the legs and shit like that. And of course I'm not aiming for the legs, as you guys can tell. I'm aiming for the head, because the head is a lot easier for me to shoot at than the legs. Ooh, I actually have 2 of these. You see the Chris / the Vector. I actually have that blue skin, only it's not blue, it's in red. And it is dope as the fucks. I don't want it in blue anymore. At first I wanted that skin above every other skin, but you know, so be it. I even have the 9mm, and I even have the other. I even have that scar down there. I have any of those of the following. I even have. I'm sorry, guys. You probably don't hear this. I even actually have the grenade launcher, not the rocket launcher, but the grenade launcher. Any one of those skins, I'd want the Winchester. You know, just to put something cool. You know, just to give me another reason to play as him, because I have the just not of course you can't play as a Winchester. What the fuck? I'm at the sharpshooter. But of course you got those. And you got this, so I'm gonna buy some crates, possibly do an opening on those. Here's the Elite Red, and I have quite a few skins actually. It's kind of sad. This is my favorite skin in the whole game, though, right here. Besides this, that one's alright. Yeah. These I'm probably gonna recycle. I don't care about what my guy looks like. Some people are very OCD about that. I'm not, though. I have a little bit of OCD in my life, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Alright. Ammo plus 17. Now, what I love about the support, it's very overpowered. Like, look at that shotgun penetration plus 340%. Your shotguns are going to have all the penetration in the entire world. I should even increase shotgun accuracy by a short-ass amounts. But hey, we don't want to push it. But I'm just saying, shotguns get very inaccurate. Accurate at very high ranges. Of course, this is obvious. But sometimes even in middle situations where you actually take high ground, and sometimes your pellets just don't line up with the target correctly, and even though your sights are on point. So yeah, no, that's just sort of that. I'll see you guys in the next one. You know, play some Killing Floor 2. If you have PC, go for Killing Floor Mod, you know, which has actually started the Killing Floor franchise, or play Killing Floor 1. These I'm supporting Killing Floor as my favorite post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse. You see, the thing about Black Ops Zombies was my favorite. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 totally, you know, shoving it down my throat, and I don't want it anymore. Black Ops 2 was the perfected zombies. You know, it had additional features, which made the game feel a lot more fun. But the simplisticness of the first and from World at War, from Black Ops 1 and World at War were my 2 favorites of any of all zombie games I've ever played. Some teamwork, a little bit of this and that every once in a while. What I mean by this and that, I mean you'll know what I mean. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Play some zombie games. Hit me up if you guys want me to play any more zombie games, and I don't think you can actually hit me up. I don't link any of my social medias in any of my videos. Yeah, alright, well, we're gonna work on that. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And have a nice day.